everybody. I am here for another spread in my gratitude journal. The spread we did last time was this house where it says, peace be to this house. And today, the scripture is from Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. And it is where God says that we are the apple of his eye. So today we're going to draw and paint an apple. Okay, so let me see. First thing I want to do, I tore out a dictionary page that has the word apple on it, A-P-P-L-E right there. So I'm going to paint the apple on this page. And I may end up tearing the margins off, but we'll see how the apple turns out before I do that. So I want to get a pencil. And I did yesterday, or this afternoon, I actually sharpened my pencil, so hopefully it's going to write better than it did last time. So I'm just sketching out an apple. An apple is, if you're looking at shapes, it kind of falls into the category of a circle. But there is obviously more than just the circle. So I'm trying to just kind of sketch. I'm doing it a lot darker than I would normally do it, but so that you can see it. So now I'm going to take, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to take my brush. Oh, didn't clean this brush yesterday. I think I could still use it. I'm going to take the brush, I'm going to pick up some red watercolor, and I'm going to put that on this dictionary page. And try to paint an apple. I'm just putting this base coat down of red. Apples are not all shaped the same either, so I'm going to pick up some orange. They're also not the same color always. Kind of like people, we're not all the same shape and we're not all the same color. Some of us are crunchy. That's why I like a crispy apple. I don't like the soggy ones, soft ones, so that's my preference anyways. So I'm just trying to get some color down here, and I'm going to dry it, and then we'll see if we can't get some more change of color. And that, as you know, the watercolor is going to get lighter as it dries. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit more orange there. And maybe a darker color on this side where maybe the shadow part, the sun, you know, the light's coming in on this side. I'm going to put in a stem. I didn't leave myself much room for it, but I'm going to put it in anyway. And I'm going to put a couple of leaves in, but I better dry before I do that. Otherwise, we will have mud. And red and green mixed together forms a neutral color. And people refer to it as mud, but though it's a negative thing, but frankly, I like the color. I like brown. Browns have they're all different shades of brown, and I think that they're pretty. My grandmother would not wear the color brown. I mean, if somebody gave her a brown shawl or a brown sweater, she wouldn't wear it. She didn't like the way it, it looked. She thought it was boring. All right, so let's see if we can get a couple of leaves here. Or at least one leaf. I may end up cutting this off, and then I'll have to paint it on the page. So I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay, so let's get a pair of scissors here. This is a very round apple, and I'm going to try to shape it differently as I'm cutting it out. Okay, it's got a little bit better shape. Get the leaf out better. All right, so there's my little apple. Let's take a little bit off of this side. Or maybe a little bit off of this side. Okay, so there's my apple. I'll probably cut the word apple off, but it's okay. We may just stick this down. Let's see. All right, before I do anything else, before I put this on the page, I have something else that I want to do to the journal before that, so I'm not satisfied with the shape here. Okay. All right, I'm going to bring the journal back in, and this is the spread where it's going. Apple, I think, will go on this side. So on this side, I'm going to. You may have seen this done before. I used to do this a lot with. Was doing some cards for the index card a day or the 100-day project. I sometimes would use this technique. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this green. It's green gold. It's a golden heavy body acrylic. And I'm going to take this tool, and I'm going to just apply some of this green gold to this side of the journal. Not a lot, just a bit. And then I'm going to take, well, let me put the top back on this first. I'm going to take this stencil. I believe it's a Ray Sigmund stencil from Stencil Girl, and they're you know, like olives. And I've got a baby wipe, and I'm going to wipe back some of that green gold. And now I'm going to pull it up, and you can see the green gold and the area where I wiped it back. I think I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm not going to go back over where I had those before. Let's put it back down again over here and wipe back some more of it and see how that looks. Okay, maybe right here. Okay, now I need to dry it. I don't typically clean my stencils. This one's got all different colors on it. Okay. Let's see, I'm through with my watercolor, I believe. And before I put the apple down or the scripture down, I'm gonna do something different. I have lots of the paper clips, tabs, and this one I'm gonna actually, I think I'm gonna put it, no, I can't put it on the side because of the way the journal's constructed, but I can put a tab here. Let's see what I want to make sure I don't cover anything important up. take the tiny attacher. May need one more. Okay, so that's our tab for this. It shows up right here where the barn is. Okay, so that's the tab. I have my apple. I have the scripture somewhere, which I think I'm going to put it right there. And I need my matte medium, my applicator here. While I got the matte medium out, I might as well put the apple down. I need some more. I kind of, see if I can save it. Well, I got everything but the V, so maybe I'll just write over it. This thing is stuck. To do a little surgery on this thing. After I dry it. was looking to see if I still had the word apple or if I lost it. I know I tore it off, but it may have been tossed. I'll look for it after I finish this. All right, so let's see if we can repair this. Okay. Not so noticeable. All right, let's see if I've got that. Oh, this might be it right here. Nope. It's not. That's not it. Well, I think we're going to just have to live without it. All right, let's see what else do I... Oh, I've got to do some splatters. And I think after that, that will be all. To cover this up. I had a stamp made on Etsy. That's the name of the company, Stamped by Me. I've had her do several stamps for me that does a good job. Always been pleased with them. Okay, that's the white. See if we can get some green. Oh, not green. Gold. And get a little bit of it off of the tab. Okay, so let's try this one more time. All right, so I'm going to take my Stabilo Marxol and wet it and go put some shadow under the apple. Maybe a little under the leaf. Okay, so I believe this is everything that I intended to do. My tea got covered with some gold. It looks a bit like a bee. The H looks a bit like a bee, so let me see if I can cover it maybe with, maybe I'll put a bit of the bleed-proof white on it and see if I can cover that. I need a smaller brush. Okay, that's a little more readable. All right, so I think this is it for today. This is the second of 6 spreads on this side, and so we have 4 more to go, and then we will be done. And I hope some of you are going to sign up for the Art Journal Advent. I put the information in the description last time, and I will put it in there again today with this video. So just remember, you're the apple of his eye. He loves you that much. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.